Okay. All right. I had to go live again. I don't know why. I kept trying to reconnect. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me move. Wouldn't let me do anything. And then I did the thing that I just had to do, and that was shut it down and restart it, kill it, and then rebirth it. I'm back. Good to see you, Tim. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back, David. We are back. We back. We so excited. It's good to be back. It's very derailing. It's just like you do it, you're in there, and I don't know what you guys were witnessing, but hopefully, um, we'll see. And I barely had any death bus. But I was getting to something Chad Lutsky was talking about. He was talking about a giveaway. And now I feel like I missed an opportunity with Chad Lutsky. What did he want to do for this giveaway? What did he want to tell me about? So yes, thank you for coming back. Those of you who did. How's the beer though? Yeah, we talked about that. It's delicious. It's always delicious, Mitch. Is your ego that fragile? Because it's always great. You're like a star that you need like people adore you. Because it's golden. You just need to hear it again and again. That's fine, Mitch. I don't mind being that guy. I don't mind it. I don't mind telling you. This is nectar of the gods. Mitch, I should have brought more Rhodes sodas. I regretted the day after. Isn't that something? I regretted all of it. I also was wrong in my recap that the only book I acquired at JEFCON was the Child Alone with Strangers with the remark, and that wasn't the case. I also acquired this from Tyler Jones, a hardcover of Enter Softly. And yeah, this rounds out. I now have everything from the man, and it's dated and named for JEFCON 1. Look at that, nice. So to Jeff, keep an eye on the shadows. Enter Softly, Tyler Jones. So I'm stoked that I got this. So I had to set the record straight on that, even though nobody was really keeping score or cared. I still have to do it. So yes, whatever Chad had, he could just send it to me. I need constant affirmation. That's fine. Everybody tell. Oh yeah, my Christmas. It's a Christmas shirt. We like the Christmas shirts from Walmart. That's today's style. But producer Jill's defending you, Mitch. She's sticking up for you. She's like, it's not constant affirmation. It's just telling him the truth. Something like that. Something along those lines. So, yes. Did I have him sign this? I guess I did. Yes, I did. Yes. I also had Tyler sign this at JEFCON, but I owned it already. And then, yes, I saw some people talking about this. I also had the one of the 26 lettered editions of Almost Ruth. I have C. So there's an A and a B out there, and I am C. And it's also signed and dated by Tyler Jones. That's pretty awesome. I'm very happy about that. You could tell by this big smile on my face. Just got my notice. The death bus is on its way to my house from Rapture. Congratulations. I hope Nick makes it. And I hope you can enjoy the book. It is constantly being rewritten up here. So, but I hope you enjoy it. And keep in mind, it was a JEFCON sort of thing. It's a fun JEFCON born out of JEFCON. And needing to have something for Philip to sign is Set your standard there. Like when you read it, just think like this had to convey, this had to be the vehicle to carry a Philip Fracassi signature to you. So judge it with that in mind. And I'm sure you'll be like, $25 is a great price to pay for a Philip Fracassi signature. See what I'm doing there? PJ gets me. Lance, I've had a busy night. I just finished Longsight M40. Good stuff right there. Yes, it is. Yes. Got the shipping notice from Centipede for all 4 new books from yesterday already. All right. I think we got to talk about it. Philip got to sign so much stuff that weekend. I know. I'm F on almost. Nice. He, Tyler, and Chris were very busy. Yeah, you were driving them pretty hard, man. So let's look at what we got from our friends. Hold on. We gotta hide that. Less there. Okay. Let's see what we got from our friends at Centipede. So in this issue is Carl Jacob, Library of Weird Fiction, Cornell Woolrich, 3 new novels. Wow. I have 2 of them. I have 2 of the previous titles. It was The Bride Wore Black and Rendezvous with Death. Philip K. Dick, other titles shipping in December. See you next week. So we got a Library of Weird Fiction. He's got one eye that's a little bit bigger. That's pretty weird. Finally, this QR code below will also allow you to order Carl Jacob. Huh. Why the QR code? Why did he go that route? Purchase by clicking on this link here or scan a QR code. See, now that backfires because usually when I read this, I'm on my phone. And so what am I going to do? I can't. 3 novels by Cornell Woolrich. Savage Bride, Death is My Dancing Partner, and The Doomstone. Very cool. And it looks like Matt Mahurin. Yeah. Matt, I can't believe I called him Mark. Very cool. I like it. I like those. I don't think he did the originals. The original Cornell Woolrich. And then he's got the QR code popping off again. I don't remember where my Cornells are. I don't remember where I put them. So I would pull them up and see who did the art on those. But then we got Philip K. Dick and then other December titles. Have in stock and ready to ship Things Seen and Unseen. And then the following week, Howard Waldrop in the Masters of Science Fiction series. Remember, both Ringworld and Gervasio Gallardo art book will ship in January. Yeah. Nothing in this email really gets me going. Remember last week when we said our new set of Philip K. Dick books is finally up for sale and we'll start shipping around December, give or take a few days? Well, give us a few days. The bindery says that these will ship out to us on December 19th, which means it'll start shipping the day after Christmas. Yeah. So Philip K. Dick. Very cool. Centipede Press. Always stellar, in the top 5 of my top 5 publishers, my top 6 publishers, because that got to make room for Curious King. I wonder if Barker is doing new art. Oh my God. Wow, that would be amazing. You want to take a look at that? I can't believe he managed a 1,000-page Carl Jacob for only $65. I'm D for Almost Ruth. How did I beat you, Mitch? Did everyone see that Fracassi collection being sold? I got a very nice one. Oh, no. You talking about that somebody was posting on Signed Limited Awesome. They were posting a bunch of Fracassi. So, oh. Stupid. Man. Stupid. You know, I guess, you know, when there's only when you go onto Facebook from your phone, it's different than the desktop. So I'm just not even gonna. I'm trying to find it. Where's all the fricassee? Because somebody posted a lot of fricassee for sale, and I'm not seeing it. Nope, there are a lot of books for sale on Sign Limited Awesome, but I'm not seeing any fricassee collections. Even though somebody, oh, okay, here it is. Here we go. Let's look at it. Let's look at it maybe and see if there's anything you would want. So please comment DM. So, oh, A Child with Strangers, Levidian Arc signed, $75. There's some that are sold. Let's see if we can figure out what our man Mike got. Behold the Void and Beneath the Pale Sky, Boys in the Valley, Nightfire Arc signed. That's a pretty good one. Oh, Boys in the Valley, Earthling Arc signed. I think you already had that though, didn't you, Mike? Didn't you? And then just Boys in the Valley. Oh, Nightfire Trade Special signed. Nightfire Trade Special. How's it special? So those are the ones that are sold. There's pending. Is Tomorrow's Gone is pending. Seraphina Earthling with slipcase is pending. The Czech edition of Seculina. Gothic Earthling, $500. Which one'd you get? I got Giraffes on the Moon. Wait, who am I missing? I'm jealous. I wish I was cool enough to have an arc. I'm sorry. Mike, I know, could I use that altar? But I have so many titles coming up to buy. Rapture #1 on your list, right? Dave, you're cool, man. Yes, he is. I got something cool from that list. Giraffes on the Moon. Oh, Giraffes on the Moon anthology. That's pretty cool. There you go. I didn't even notice that. He put sold. Oh, he did have sold. Okay. Gothic CD arc signed. What'd you get, Mitch? Feeling some love right now. Thanks, guys. Yes, David, you're cool. And you know what? Here's the thing. It doesn't even matter about being cool. Isn't your worth, man? Cool is like fine. Cool's cool, man. You're cool. Don't worry. Ugh. I got another Blue Boys arc. Why? Why are you stockpiling, Mitch? So you got the Boys in the Valley Nightfire arc. Okay. You paid $150. I know what you paid. Look at all those books though. God, it's awesome. Look at that. You put them in this little foil thing so it looks all space age. Oh, now this I don't have. I do not have a No One Is Safe arc. Thank you very much. I have this one, but I don't have the official one. Giraffes on the Moon. Look at that. Midnight Exhibit. I don't have these two. I wonder why he's selling all this. Don't let them get you down, man. Altar, 2 copies of Altar. Damn. One is a little fuckist. Look at that. He's a very honest guy, man. Very honest dude. Look at that. New Clash books. I wonder why he's selling. These are all pretty new, man. Fate of Nero. Wow. This, you want me to do what with a volleyball? The foreign language stuff. Very cool. Congrats to everybody who scored. Scored some of these. The Fate of Nero chapbook is 150. How much with the remark? Yeah. Okay, very cool. So If you're on Facebook, get over to Sign Limited Awesome. It's Robert Glodowski. Robert Glodowski. He's somebody I see in the collectors groups all the time. Yeah, I want that altar too damn close to Christmas. Altar paperback, note ding corner, altar hardcover, proof with signed book plate, note dinged corner. There you go. Never see those for sale. No, that Gothic sold for $500. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. And there's Gothic. There's going to be, so there's Gothic from Earthling, Gothic from Cemetery Dance. God, don't ever do that again. And then Gothic from Clash. Then there's going to be a Gothic from Broken Binding or Black Crow. Same difference. Very cool, though. Congrats to all who scored. Mitch helped me get a better deal on Boys in the Valley Arc, and he doesn't even know it. Adam Fall just sold me his. Damn. Nice. Adam Fall. I don't know what's going on with that, gentleman, but I hope it's good. Gentleman. I don't know what's going on with that gentleman, but I hope it's. I wish him all things good. He was a good guy. So yes, so there's that, and Fracassi stuff. It's awesome. I got 4 shelves now. Look at all that Fracassi. Boom, 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 boom. Well, there's a lot of Mallerman there, but at the very end, right there, that's Fracassi. Then Fracassi, you got some Death Bus popping off. We got more Fracassi there. That's Devolution, Devolution, and then up there is the top shelf. Not that it's the best Fracassi. It's just the top. It's a shelf that's one up. It's one louder. Oh yeah. Rest in peace, Rob Reiner. I said one louder, maybe think of Spinal Tap. And then the horrible news out of Hollywood, LA. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on, but I haven't seen any updates or any sort of information, viable. This ain't an entertainment channel. It's like I'm not going to do entertainment news here. I have no scoop on what happened, but it sounds awful. Any rumors who are signing Suntup numbered along with Barker? No, I don't know. But let's maybe check out this teaser. Maybe. It's not much of a teaser because teaser means it's like being coy and you don't really know what it is, but we know what it is. Yep, one of the most anticipated for years. Monetize. Oh. Damn, yeah. I am so pumped. Is there an end credit? Is there a post-credit scene? No post-credit. I am so pumped for that. And I saw somebody posted they got the last copy of Lamb so that they'll have rights to get Hellbound Heart. That was a good move. If you have the Zort, that's what the Italians I used to work with called money. If you have the Zort, you should have done it to make sure you can get a numbered edition of Hellbound Heart. I bet you it'll fly out. I bet you it'll be gorgeous. And it's not going to be easy to get, and it's going to go up on the secondary. Now, that said, they're also doing a classic edition, 1,250 copies. So classic means signed by Barker. It's not going to have the premium binding that the numbered edition obviously will have. And I can only imagine what the cases look like. It's going to be epic. I guarantee it's going to be epic. This is one of those titles where I don't think Paul has to pull any punches. Some titles he has to worry about money because he maybe doesn't know how he ain't gonna want to charge a tremendous amount for some titles if he can't gauge accurately the demand. But when he has a book that's a no-brainer, like No Country for Old Men and Hellbound Heart, he could do all the things. Of course, he's not going to want to make it ridiculous. Like Exorcist was super expensive because he knew. And that one sold out before the public pre-order was open. So he was able to get that completely buttoned up, and that never even went to that was the only title that did that. So if he has a known entity, a known commodity like Hellbound Heart, he could take a breath, he can relax, and he could say, I can make this. If he was thinking, well, some titles I got to keep it around $500, this is one where he could push it and he will sell it out. And I'm very, very curious to see what the price point is going to be on the classic edition. He went high on the print run for that, 1,250 copies. And I think the price should be pretty good, unless he's doing letterpress on all those. I don't know. But I have Earthling Hellbound Heart. So I'm not going to be able to get the numbered. I guarantee I'm not going to be able to get the numbered to go with my numbered Magica. But I am going to get the classic edition, maybe, hopefully. And that'll go with my classic edition of a Magica. Or artist edition, right? That one wasn't signed by the man. But anyway, they're all letterpress, I believe. Yeah, so we're looking at probably $195 for the classic. How fast will the artist sell out? It'll sell out remarkably fast. So Thursday, when that link goes live and you want it, you be there. You have to be there. I bet you it'll be gone in 2 hours. Hellbound Heart Classic Edition. 2 hours. The website will be jammed up too. It's 1,250 copies, so that's pretty good. You got some time. While the piranha are all eating the cow and you're still swimming up, you'll get a bite or two. You'll be able to get some of that cow. But you can't wait long. I think if you're like, it's 9 a.m. Pacific, so it's noon Eastern. If you waited till like 1 Eastern, you're playing with fire. By 2, it's going to be gone. So everybody's going to want that. Now, should I show you? No, I think I've shown you. I have a Hellbound Heart from Earthling. I bought a PC copy off of the eBay, and I proceeded to get it signed by all the Cenobites, all 4 Cenobites, actors. Kirsty, Ashley Lawrence, and Julia, the woman who played Julia, Claire Higgins. So I got her to sign it. So I got it's signed 7 times because Clive Barker also signed it. So I had 7 times signed Hellbound Heart, and so I'm very happy to have that. Like, that is an amazing book. Has Clive Barker art, leather bound. It's beautiful. So, not being able to get the numbered edition from Suntup sucks bad. I would love to do it, but I have that Earthling. So it's fine. It's fine. It's a good problem. It's a good solution. The Hellbound Heart will be gone. Man, so crazy. I love Spinal Tap. I know. It's awful. That is awful. My top piece in my Tyler Jones collection is limited to 3. I was so thrilled to receive it and even signed it. Having it doesn't make me cool, just extremely lucky. Yes, and cool. Spill the tea. Yeah, what is it? What is it? It's a prototype for the slipcase for that Turn Up the Sun Limited he did. Oh, okay. Show it, Jeff. I haven't seen it. It's so cool, Jason. Did you recognize that art piece in the teaser from your Earthling? No. What? No, I didn't. We'll have to watch it again, maybe. Okay. No, I didn't. So you're saying it has. Let's watch it again, shall we? We shall. Let's put that up. Let's watch that. It's the very last frame. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, okay. So that does look like Clive Barker art. I mean, it's not this. For my Earthling. Let me see. See if I can. Let's see if I can get to the bottom of that. No, I'm not. No, it doesn't look like it's art that I have in here. The cover. I mean, if you're thinking of this, okay, it's not the same. You could see there are no pins. There's nothing in the art on the Suntup one. It does feel like it's the same. It does look like Clive Barker art, for sure. But it's not anything that I have in my Earthling. So, I mean, this is different than that. And the other art in here. So there's a Clive Barker signed that drawing of Pinhead, and then I had it signed right here. So Claire Higgins played Julia, and then Nicholas Vince played Chatterer. Barbie Wilde was not in the first Hellraiser, but she was in Hellraiser 2. She played the female Cenobite. Then Simon Bamford over there on the right played Butterball, and then Douglas Bradley up here, and he drew the pin. He was Pinhead. This is the armband I wore the day I met Doug Bradley. So those are the 5 signatures, and then. Well, here's another piece of art, but that's also not like what was in the Suntup thing. And then I also had it signed by Ashley Lawrence, who played Kirsty. And so it's signed 7 times. My one little well-traveled edition. And you might say, like, why would you have people from the movie sign the book? The book is its own different thing. And that's just what I wanted to do. And I'm super glad I did it. And then it came in a slipcase, which is leather bound. Very awesome edition. I'm very happy to have it. I would love nothing more than to add both Suntup editions to that stack. That would be great. But, the heart is willing, but the flesh is weak, or whatever it is. So So there's a chance it's new. I think it's new. I don't think it's anything that was published before. So I think it's new art. Very cool, Jeff. Truly one of a kind. Thank you. Yeah, I love it, man. I don't know. That's just my thing. That's my jam, man. But I do think it's awesome that he's doing a Hellbound Heart for people who missed out on the Earthling one, because that's the thing. You play catch up and you feel like you missed a bus, and then another one rolls up and you get to go where all the other collectors go. I was really hoping Chad Lutsky would come back. Chad, if you're there, I want to know what you wanted to talk to me about, or just email me or hit me up on Facebook or whatever, because I want to figure that out. I could even do a standalone giveaway if that is the jam. You know, if that is what you want to do, I'm fine to do it. So what else do we have to talk about? So the teaser was awesome. Oh. But somebody mentioned this early on, and I think it's worth talking about. This is the Twisted Retreat theme reveal for January 2026. Twisted Retreat Eternal Final Girl. That's the theme. Our January boxes will be here before we know it, and we are very excited to give you a sneak peek into these. This month, we have a book from an author that has been highly requested. You're goddamn right, he's been highly requested. So many of you have reached out to us, letting us know that this author was on your top request for us to work with. We are so excited when one of the big 5 publishers approved this title, and we got to work with this author to create an exclusive edition based on their ideas. Full boxes also include some super unique and useful items that we are so excited for you to receive. So the book hints, these are some book hints. Let's see if you can figure out who the book is. What the book is. Horror, thriller, violence, dark humor. Yeah, there is. Our protagonist is sad, but not worried when a friend of hers dies alone in her apartment. They live in a retirement facility, after all, and she expects things to happen as they climb in age. But as more and more residents begin to drop dead, she has to wonder if it's really coincidental accident, old age, or if there's something more sinister at play. When her and a friend begin investigating, she becomes convinced that there's a killer on the loose. If she's not careful, she may become the next victim. Now, it might not be Autumn Springs, because I know Rose works with a bunch of friends, not just a friend. So maybe it's not Autumn Springs. The Twisted exclusive edition includes a redesigned dust jacket with foiling by the cover's designer. Reverse dust jacket, alternative cover design. Wow, that's cool. Faux leather hardcover with foiling, stenciled edges. I'm sorry, I'm not reading the names. You could see them, I think. Illustrated end papers, different front and back. Nice. Signed by the author, Philip Fracassi, and then slipcase with foil and gloss by Dark. I'm not going to try to read it because it's a URL, or email. All art was a full author collaboration, was created based on author ideas and feedback. Please note the sleep cases are for protective purposes and do not qualify for replacement. That's ominous. So we know what the title is. We don't need the title to be revealed. I'm so stoked for this edition. This is going to be banger. If you're not a Twisted Retreat subscriber, get your ass over there and subscribe. This is not a drill. This is what you've wanted. And you're going to want it. So our January boxes go up sale beginning December 23rd and will be available through January 22nd or until they sell out. We anticipate that this month will be especially popular, and we have and we'll have one-time book-only boxes available on December 23rd. So you didn't have to be subscribing like me. You could have got right in here. So anyway, but I wouldn't, if I were you, I would just click and do the book only box and get on it and just do that. No doubt. Because it's available. You click that link and you get over to the book only and you can order it right now. Boom. So have at it, man. Go do it. You should want this. I'm not going to say that I've seen some designs or some things like that. I'm not going to say that. But you're going to want this. You're going to want it just because of the book. The Aardvark edition was very cool. This is going to blow that away. And I'm still waiting on my Broken Binding edition with the UK cover. But the UK cover and the US trade cover are very nice. And those editions do the bigger sized hardcover. And that's awesome. That's great. You get a hardcover. Well, the US trade came out in hardcover. But anyway, you get a bigger size. That's very nice. This is going to blow that away. And then Earthling's coming out with it later on. And that's going to blow the Twisted Retreat one away. I guarantee it. Thunderstorm or maybe Rapture is doing the new Lutsky, hopefully. Mitch, spill it if it's you. Yes, please tell me. Man, I can't wait to see what they do with it. I'm going to order 2 of them, full box and book only. Rose is less than 10 years older than me. I guess I need to be in a home. According to Philip. Oh, they're doing a slipcase? Wow, they normally don't do that. I know. I'm in for this, yes. Yeah, if you only want the Fracassi, wait till the 23rd. If you order now, you will get December box. Oh, okay. Very good. Yeah, so wait till December 23rd then. But you'll get the December box if you order now. That's true. That's very true. Good. Thanks for catching that. That was a fumble. Fumble for sure. So yes, go get that Twisted Retreat. Goodness gracious. What else do we have to talk about? Oh, Encyclopocalypse is selling Big Lizard. I don't know why they are. I don't know what that's about. SST did it, and they did it spectacularly. But apparently, was there no US release for Big Lizard? It's a hilarious read. I really love that story. How about the new SST secret pre-order? I didn't see it. I don't know what it is. It is probably Incidents Around the House. But if the subscribers fill up before the 23rd, you will miss out. But it's been open the last few months. Yeah. I have been talking to Chad about stuff. Would love to do something with him again, but nothing is set in stone. Look at Mitch being the elusive publisher. So elusive, so mysterious. Check often, though. It could sell out the book only quickly. Yeah. Yeah. What is it, Mike? Am I right? No, not a Mallerman this time. Oh. So it might be a Stephen Graham Jones? Or what? Oh, see, now I'm worried. Because I'm like, yeah, I can miss out on some because I'm not. It's an author they've already done, that Paul's already done? I ordered that SST with a quickness. Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, I'm going to have to hopefully win it, get it. I don't know. I hope there are some available because I'm going to want that. That's an epic book. And Francois did it. Yeah. Yeah, Alan. I got to get it. Yeah. I know Francois did the art for it, and it's going to be a tremendous book. And Francois also shared with me that Stephen Graham Jones loved the cover so much he wanted a print of it. And yeah, he sounds like a great guy, Stephen Graham Jones. I love it. Love it, love it. Oh, I wish I could have everybody back for JEFCON again so we could just hang out this time. Because now I'm thinking, like, what a great guy Francois was. And he gave me this bottle here. And you could see, look at this. You could see this. This was a full bottle when he gave it to me. And me, Philip, Mitch, Tyler Jones, and Francois brought it down to there. This is so good. This is really good. Sortilege maple whiskey. It's like you're drinking maple syrup. You smell that? Oh, really? Yeah, that is. It's awesome. Yeah, the cover is incredible. Wait to see the interiors. Oh my God, they are so cool. Oh man, I know. Well, I'm happy for everybody involved, and even if I can't get a copy, I'm happy for everyone involved, especially Paul Fry. Hope he's selling the shit out of these books. Oh, I unboxed Sugar on the Bones, and I saw my number 3 and it broke my heart because I have all those number 3 Mallermans, but I didn't order Goblin. So I don't have my number anymore. But it's called growing up sometimes. Just gotta wait it out. You gotta, step back, get back in. You don't want to go full, you cannot go full throttle around the racetrack. You'll just wipe out. Sometimes you got to ease off the accelerator. Sometimes you got to plan your next turn and curve. And if how you're gonna round that corner, you can't do it all with the foot all the way down. Man, I sure hope I get one. I apparently am not on the list. You'd have to be a Stephen Graham Jones purchaser, I think. So there's that. I'm still pissed off about my book plate. So yes, that is very cool. I wish I was able to pre-order it, but that's fine. There's so many books coming out that I want. I want that Earthling bundle. Oh, the bundle's gone, by the way. I forgot to mention that you can't get the bundle. But you can get. That was one of my favorite reads recently. Yeah. But you can get Wanderers. No longer available, the book bundle, but you could still get Wanderers for $275, and then you can get the bundle, the mine later on for $375. Yeah, I had to buy the last one from SST, but newsletter folks will get an email this weekend, I think. Yeah, it's awesome. So yes, I mean, I want the Earthling books. I want Hellbound Heart. I want Buffalo Hunter. I want Goblin. I want Incidents Around the House when that comes out. So there's just so many. And I wish I had a whole other wall of bookshelves that I could fill up. So anyway, whatever. I'm not gonna dwell. I just looked at some I shouldn't have looked at, but that's fine. So yeah. Anyway. How many death busts left, Mitch? Let's get these death busts gone. And then I'll have the last little bit of supply and get those lettered. Did you post the link for the lettered edition, Mitchell? Or is that like you're not or is that just for certain folks? Because there's no lettered on your site. No lettered. Or you know what, Mitch? Give me the link and I'll post it. If I can post it on my Patreon, I'll put it up there for my patrons. How about that? 250. What do you think the Suntup will go for? The classic edition, 250. Yeah. That's what Jason thinks, I think it'll be 195. Hellbound Heart is not a thick book. If you've not read it, it's awesome. It's the same exact story as what's in the movie, but it's a totally different angle. It's brilliant. It's awesome. 225. I think 205. Suddenly we're on The Price is Right. Suddenly this is the closest without going over. Letterpress. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know it's letterpress, but he's done other letterpress for $1.95, $195. Now he might just go 250. I don't know. I know that, but it's a big print run. It's $12.50. So I bid $1. Come on down. Oh man, that's every kid who was homesick, every Gen X kid. When they think of The Price is Right, they think of home on sick days. We used to watch that. I used to watch it all the time. It's the first Suntup this year I am even interested in. Yeah. A Barker book is higher. Bob Barker, come on down. Mitch, let me know if I can share the lettered link on Patreon so those folks can get a shot at it. If they are of, if they are of the mind, if they're of the, you could just Facebook message me, Mitch. I don't know. Are you awake? It's a school night. It's a preschool night, but what else? I think I've talked about everything. Oh, there's only 5 days left. If you wanted the First Law trilogy, let me share this with you. If this is what you wanted, it's the first US hardcover of the First Law trilogy. There's only 5 days to go. And when you get to the rewards, look at this. There's only one left. Oh, signed and personalized. This was gone, but there's one left. Signed and personalized here. And then of the signed only, there's 12 here and 71 here. So there's 83 signed and one signed and personalized remaining. So you got 5 days if that's anything you're interested in. You can hit them up. 5 days left. And then they're going to ship out in like July. So that's Kickstarter. I think I have the link in the description. I don't know. Sorry, I'm a couple of minutes behind. I only offered letter to rights holders first. I'm going to give them a little more time. Okay, that's fine. Wonder if the art will be Gleesy Prince. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Numbered is basically sold out. I may end up pulling it after selling a couple more so I don't mess up anybody's numbers. They might be slow on the purchase. Okay. All right. That's fine. Mitch, just tell me. I'll play ball, man. I'll do whatever. Like, seriously, it's fine. I'm very happy. Very happy. I mostly want Death Bus to depart this dimension and the Rapture website, and then I'll feel good. I'll feel good. I'll feel the same way I did when Butcher Boy was sold out from the Suntup site. Abercrombie said Orbit can't upgrade paper. Yeah. So I think that's where that one cancellation came in. They updated the Kickstarter and they said that they sold a shit ton of editions, but they wanted to get a better paper. A lot of people are like, I don't want trade edition paper. I want good quality paper. So the Kickstarter lit escalates, not fought the fight, but talked to Orbit, said, hey, what can we do to make this paper a little better? And Orbit said, the paper's the paper. So they came back to us saying, we can't get that upgrade. We would love to have done that for you, but we can't get it. And if you want to cancel, please do so right away. So we're not, so other people who don't mind the paper quality will stay on or can get a chance at it. I think that's why that one signed and personalized copy came back on because that person who backed the Kickstarter was probably like, no, I want great paper for my money. Otherwise, I'm getting ripped off. Which is fine. Everybody's being very transparent. Nobody's getting ripped off. And that person felt away and they jump ship. I'm not. I'm very happy to be getting these, but yeah. It's a bummer. But Orbit's like, are you kidding me? We're doing like, I don't know, 80,000 copies. If we upgrade the paper, that's like a tremendous, although I don't know. I'm not in the business. Mitch is in the business. But, upgrading the paper is going to maybe really, really bite into any profit they might have had. So there's that. So there's only 5 days left. If you're up for it, you're up for it. If not, Now I don't know what happens with Kickstarter if a reward tier isn't completely sold out when the campaign ends. Is that it? Is that just like then that they don't do those? I don't know how it works. All I know is I didn't get my goddamn book plate. Read it. I know I have to read it. I know. And I'm going to read The Blade itself from Curious King. I'm never going to read The Blade itself from Lit Escalates. I'm going to read it from Curious King. And then, I will be ready for July. That's my half-hearted guarantee. I will do that. So thank you for coming to the second live. I'm sorry it was a mess up. I think I did discover, though, that my computer, we live in a mansion, right? This house is sprawling. It's enormous. So we have 2 Wi-Fi networks in our house because our house it's its own zip code. So I discovered my laptop had jumped to the Wi-Fi network that's further away. We have to call long distance to call that other end of the house. And so when I restarted it, I connected to the Wi-Fi that's in my very office, and everything seems to be going good. Hopefully that'll never happen again. Famous last words, but I don't know. So I'm going to get going for now. Yeah, it used to be impossible to get in. The last 3 months, it's been easy. Are you talking about can confirm absolute mansion? Dare I say estate? Mitch, you only saw the servants' quarters when you were here. You only saw where we allow servants. The mansion is like, I don't know, what is it, half a mile away, Jill? We got our own half mile. We have our own police force. It's just incredible the way we live. The stable, we've just installed new heaters in the stable. So we're doing good. We're doing fine. Mansion. So yes, I'm gonna let it go for tonight. And we're gonna be around. We'll be around. The JEFCON PD. Yes, we were gonna have the JEFCON on my estate, but you guys would have needed passports and we didn't think you'd get them in time because we're our own country. So yeah, so it would have been interesting for sure. Jeff code, not zip code. It's that time. Glad to be here and see everyone. Yes. Meanwhile, back at stately Jeff Manor. Yes. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm just about out of beer. We're out of time, but it was awesome. And you keep me fueled for another week. And remember, for anybody who's going through the storm, just know you'll be better on the other side. I guarantee it. And we'll see you all on the later times, which is like just 7 days from now. Be good to each other. Look for those book plates.